Do you remember the last time you did something you enjoyed? Something that genuinely made you happy? Do you remember what it feels like to dance freely? Blast your favorite music and dance like nobody's watching. You know when you turn on the colored lights and have an actual party in your room? Do you know what it feels like to fly a kite? Feel the wind and simply enjoy watching it soar. You used to watch shows or movies that made you laugh as a kid. You know those ones that are fun and light-hearted, or grab a coloring book and fill it with bright and beautiful colors. These days we wake up, go to work, pay bills and repeat. It's the same thing every day. Or we stay in bed all day ruminating or scrolling through our phone. Many times I've asked myself if I'm just surviving or simply existing. I tend to ask myself questions like, what makes people feel fulfilled or unfulfilled? Let's talk about it. Societal or cultural expectations can make people feel boxed into roles that they are not prepared for. Some people are expected to marry at a certain age even if they are not ready. Some people take up family responsibilities or careers that they don't even want. Men are told not to cry, as if sadness is not an emotion too. A lot of times, people live life based on what people say or do. No clear goals, passions, or a sense of purpose. Have you ever wondered what kind of life you'd live if you didn't allow your fears to hold you back? A lot of times, we focus solely on chasing money. We try so hard to get approval or validation from people around us. We are constantly comparing our lives to others, and this can make us feel like we're not doing enough. We are either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. And this robs us of the ability to actually enjoy the present moment. The good thing is that there is always a new day. Today is a new day. We will never have another day like today. So why spend time worrying about the past when the past cannot be changed? It has happened. And there's nothing we can do about it. And why spend time worrying about the future when tomorrow isn't even promised? Sometimes life can feel like an endless loop of responsibilities. Every day you wake up, rush and try to get to work on time. And when you arrive at work, every task feels urgent and they seem to pile up no matter how much you try. Sometimes you don't even have enough time to pause, breathe and reflect. Weekends that used to be a time to relax now serve as days when you catch up on things you may have missed during the week. House chores, errands, your calendar is filled with deadlines and commitments. And in all this, your personal hobbies are not relevant. Expectations from friends, family, and the pressure to succeed doesn't really go away. Every time you try to rest, there's this voice in your head that reminds you of the things that you've not yet done. And when it's like this, it's easy to feel like another cog in a machine, running from one task to the other without a sense of purpose. Life can feel like survival rather than living with joy and happiness. But what can we do about these things? The first thing is to practice slow living. Let's try to do things at the right speed and pace instead of always rushing. I used to be someone who was always rushing, always trying to get things done, not giving myself enough time to calm down and actually enjoy beautiful moments. But when I discovered the importance of slow living, my life changed. Overworking myself and not giving myself enough time to rest was seriously affecting my level of productivity. Back then, I used to think that people who slept at night didn't value time. Slow living helped me to prioritize myself. The least important things can wait. Slow living isn't just about being idle or doing nothing at all. It's about having an intentional and thoughtful approach to life. Life doesn't always have to be so chaotic. I learned to sleep early so that I can wake up early, and that worked by keeping my phone away. I had to take breaks and declutter my space because a tidy space gives a sense of calmness. I was no longer as forgetful as before. Give yourself the chance to slow down and enjoy the moment. Learn to love your life just as it is instead of always chasing things that are not there. They say life is a race, but the journey matters too, not just the destination. The second thing you can do is to engage your senses fully. What I mean is that you pay attention to everything around you using sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, stretch, just take a moment to lie down for a while. Then you head to the kitchen and make a warm drink. Maybe green tea, chamomile, or lemon water. Something that feels simple and nourishing for you. Then you sip it slowly. When everywhere seems calm and quiet in the morning? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Then you get dressed, step outside for a walk. You feel the soft breeze on your skin, hear the sound of rustling leaves, the birds are singing, the smell of fresh leaves. Or picture your happy moments with friends and family. You can also make your favorite meal or order from a place you love. What I'm saying is that it's about slowing down and noticing even the smallest details of life. It's more like a way to truly enjoy and experience life. instead of rushing through it. Another thing you can do is to embrace your emotions. Give yourself permission to feel, whether it's joy, sadness, fear, anger, or excitement. After all, life is not all rosy. It comes with its own challenges. Spend time in nature, watch sunsets, explore, practice gratitude, celebrate your progress. Life isn't just about the big moments. The little ones are important too. Have fun, play. You don't have to be perfect. Laugh, dance, or simply enjoy the moments of silence. Also, keep learning. Step out of your comfort zone. Make time for things that makes you happy even though you are busy. You can also help others. Volunteer or be kind to people. When you genuinely help people or give back, it creates a sense of purpose and makes you feel connected. Another thing you can do is to let go of toxic relationships. You deserve to be happy. You know, there are people you meet and just spending time with them feels like a breath of fresh air. And then there are people you meet and talking to them makes you feel drained. Those are the people you should avoid. Nurture relationships with people and friends that lift you up and tell you the truth when you slack. Also, forgive yourself and the people who have wronged you. I know most times it's easy to say and hard to do. I always say that forgiveness doesn't necessarily mean reconciliation. You forgive people for your own sake. What's the point of having someone you don't want at the back of your mind? At some point, you need to let go. Move on, even if they don't apologize. Living life is not about being happy all the time. It's about finding value and beauty in this journey called life, even when it's hard, challenging, or messy. See you in the next video.